Hello everyone, today's video I'm going to be bringing to you animals that have similar characteristics like human beings. So I'll be listing them and I'll be explaining the various characteristics that these animals possess. Our list is the monkeys. The life of a monkey is full of ups and downs. Monkeys form strong friendships and bitter rivalries. They fight for each other and take care of one another. And the leader of a monkey troop, when deposed, will even exhibit signs of depression. When we watch their behavior, we get the sense that their emotional lives may share something in common with that of human beings. Now, monkeys have complex social systems and they form relationships with each other on an individual basis. When they encounter each other, monkeys will remember back to past interactions. All rivals can be greeted with rage if they swing into the wrong part of the jungle. As we see a clever monkey, such skirmishes sometimes even end in death. By the same token, monkeys will remember the help of a friend. Grooming, for example, shows affection and respect. And when it's time for a fight, a monkey with whom you have built a friendship is much more likely to fight at your side or clean your wound afterwards. Monkeys suffer from stress, much like we do, and often seems to relate to social problems. For example, baboon society is extremely competitive. Males who try to move up the social ladder and fail can suffer from high blood pressure and even ulcers. But those at the top don't necessarily have it any better. High-ranking males who fall from power often exhibit signs of depressions. Now, talking about a mother's love, a mother's monkey's attention and care during her child's infancy has a significant impact on the young monkey's emotional development. Infants, rhesus, and pigtail monkeys react to the absence of their mother in much the way we would expect a human child to react. At first, they call for her and search excitedly. However, after a while, they will stop playing with others and take on a slouched posture. A lack of love from mother and peers during infancy has an even greater effect later in life. In one study, 3-year-old rhesus monkeys that were isolated during their first year of life showed much more aggression towards unknown monkeys than they did to their peers. For maintaining complex social relationships, to suffering anxiety and depression, there are many trials in the life of a monkey. Perhaps the next thing monkeys should consider evolving is a good therapist. Number 2 in our list is the chimpanzee. The chimpanzee is active by day, spending the night asleep in a nest, which it makes with branches and vines in a tree, well above the ground, safe from predators. The same nest may be used for several nights if the troop is not on the move. Fruits including bananas, pawpaws, and wild figs make up the main part of the chimpanzee's diet, and about 7 hours a day may be spent feeding, either up trees or on the ground. After an early morning feed, a chimpanzee becomes less active and lunges about, nibbling the oatberry leaf, bud, or flower. Later in the afternoon, there's usually a more intensive feeding session, although the usual food is fruits, leaves, flowers, and root. Services in logs are searched for insects, birds' nests are robbed of eggs and chicks, and small mammals are eaten. Chimpanzees also hunt and eat larger animals such as young bush bugs, bush pigs, colobus monkeys, and young baboons. Now, talking about socializing, chimpanzees meet up after having been apart. They greet each other in a very human way by touching each other or even holding hands and kissing. If a dominant male arrives, the other members of his troop rush over to pay their respect to him. Within a troop, the males are arranged in a social order, and usually the older male, which is the more dominant he is. The males perform noisy displays to help establish seniority, waving branches or rocks or drumming their feet on tree trunks and the ground. Chimpanzees are the best tool users apart from humans. They use a variety of tools. The most common is a stick to extract honey. ants or termites from nests. Sticks up to a meter in length are picked off the ground or broken from branches and pushed into nests, then withdrawn and the insects or honey licked off. Some use a long stick to catch marching soldiers' ants by weighting the stick with saliva and laying it across the ant's path. When enough ants have stuck to it, the chimpanzee sucks them off. Stones are used to crack nuts or as a missile to drive babons or humans away from food. Another material used for tools is leaves. They are picked, chewed up into a ball and used as a sponge for soaking up water, which is then squeezed into the mouth. Whole leaves are sometimes used for wiping sticky mouth and hands after eating fruit. Number 1 in our list is the gorilla. The gorillas are land-living apes and are found in forests located in central sub-Saharan African territory. Their genus is gorilla, which has 2 species, the eastern gorillas and western gorillas, but they also have been differentiated further into more subspecies. They belong in the phylum Chordata and class Mammalia. They are considered as the largest surviving primates among apes, monkeys and lemurs. Male gorillas may be as long as 1.4 to 1.8 meters. Their arm span normally has a radius of 2.3 to 2.6 meters. The female gorillas have a comparatively shorter size as compared to the males. The weight of an average sized gorilla is around 143 kilograms for the wild varieties. Gorillas in zoos and other human-made confinements tend to develop higher weights. The adult male gorilla possesses silver hair on their backs, hence they are known as the silver gorillas. The color of their eyes is dark brown. Black rings are also seen around their iris of eyes. Moreover, their eyes are smaller and are embedded into their face, which is hairless. So looking at the face of a gorilla, sometimes you could think that it is a human being. So the sagittal crest is found on adult male gorillas. Gorillas either rest during the daytime or they travel in search of food. Their diet differs among various species. Gorillas that are dwelling in mountain regions mainly eat vegetative materials such as leaves, parts of plants, shoots, and some fruit. Mountain gorillas can eat flexibly and can sustain different habitats. On the other hand, eastern gorillas consume diverse variety of diets. They generally eat leaves, pits, and fruits up to 1/4 part of their diet. The western gorillas, in case of scarcity of food, may eat ants and termites as well. Talking about the behavior and their lifestyle, generally, gorilla leads a family life. Usually, their group is composed of 5 to 10 members, but their count may rise to 50 or more in some cases. The group of gorillas is dominated by a male or a silverback for several years. The females take care of their babies for longer periods of time, and male acts as protectors of the whole family. For many decades, there has been a recorded decline in the population of both species because of hunting. According to the United Nations report, their population could disappear from Congo Basin somewhere around mid of the years ahead. Now, some interesting facts about gorillas. Gorillas living along with humans mostly use sign language to communicate with humans. Gorillas spend most of their time doing nothing due to their super strong muscular body. Their bodies burn a lot of energy while walking, so this makes them hungrier. So as you can see, these characteristics are being exhibited just like human beings. This makes the monkeys behave like humans. And if you find this video helpful and entertaining, please just do us the favor of subscribing to this channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell so that whenever we post a new video, you are going to get notified. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.